Well, good morning. Good morning, Capricorn. Well, thank you so much, TMKC. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Oh, let me see how I can. There we go. All right. I think I replied. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Capricorns, hello. How have you guys been? Hey, Jess. We're going to go ahead and get started with the reading. What we're going to do is look at the elements, okay? We're going to combine all of that together, and it's going to give us a story here for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going to come out here for Capricorn. Let's see what comes out. This is for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn. Thank you. Now you had one that is not an element, so I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to read it later. But you do have Mars at the bottom of the deck. That leaves you with Venus at its true bottom, which is really good because that means you have Mars and Venus energy. Okay? Divine masculine, divine feminine. Really, really good. Now let's go ahead. Let's see what's happening here. You know, I have to get a storyline out before I tell you. I'm going to tell you what I see. Ooh. Okay, you guys. You have a huge planetary energy here. You have Neptune, Uranus, and those two within itself both are going to be moving in permanent signs next year. So I'm going to actually see how I want to pull some houses for you and see what possible houses this is going to affect you. But Uranus is just, baby, this is a shakeup. Okay, there's just no other way to put it. And it may not feel the best, right? It may not be the best kind of shakeup because it gives you freedom. It's like a rebellious energy. And it's a good thing, right? If it's forming, if it's aspecting something pretty positive for you. But either way, I feel like this is freedom. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like it's freedom away from some type of disillusionment, okay, or something that you guys have been stuck on for a while. Now you have Mars. Mars is your willpower to do it. It's that being driven, the fight to actually, experience this change. But you have to be logical is what Virgo is saying. Let me see where houses are being affected here before I continue. Let's see. This is for Capricorn. Let's see what houses are being affected. Something is hitting your sun. Something is hitting your sun. Okay. So that usually doesn't come out unless it's true. Ooh, there we go. Now, what house came out? Now, I pulled a few. You had the second house. We're going to turn these around in a minute. I just got to look at it. You had the second house that's being affected here. So some of you guys, and you got the 11th house. Wow, you guys got some good houses. You guys have some good houses here. Okay. You had the full moon that's coming out here for you that talks about blessings and new beginnings. You also had sextiles, which talks about opportunities and doors opening up for you. You came out with the sun. Now you did come out with the Lilith. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And then it literally says astrological transits favor you at this time. I will say that that's absolutely correct, just based off of what we pulled. I can definitely say that that's correct. Now, second house and 11th house, anything dealing with second, talk about your money. Okay, so that is in harmony with the Venus energy that we saw. Venus deals with love and finances. Okay, so I do believe that, there's going to be something that's going to change, possibly here with Uranus dealing with your money, your finances. Okay, and then the 11th house is like your hopes and wishes, your dreams, friendships, that type of stuff. And it's also humanitarian work. Okay. But we're going to see how this is going to affect the rest of your reading. So I'm going to pull this to the side. One thing that Snow Moon is telling me, though, that there's something missing from your life. Okay. Something is missing and you don't feel your best based off of what I'm seeing with the Snow Moon. Now, how can I combine all of this and tell you a story? You are needing change. That's what you're telling me. You're saying drastic change because change isn't just with the 5, it's coming out with Uranus. And it's like, I need drastic change. Yes. There's something there's something here that I see, and I'm not going to talk about it right now, but there's something here that I'm seeing here for you guys. And I feel like this has been self. Sabotory energy, Neptune, especially you guys had the sun. Undoing, self-undoing. This could be in relationships too, because you got Mars here. We saw Venus and Mars, right? The difference, the opposition between them both. Some of you are angry with a Virgo. Some of you guys are angry with a Leo. Some of you guys are irritated with a Taurus. There's also another Capricorn involved here, or maybe you're saying that you're angry with yourself. Work is going to be something that's going to be very, I'm telling you, work is a lot of hard work here, but it's going to bring in a lot of fruits because the second house is a lot of money there. Just based off of that picture alone, you got a lot of money in that picture. So I'm not saying that some of you are not suffering financially, because here with the snow moon, it literally talks about that low resources, right? We're talking about missing something, okay, a scarcity. So even if there's been a scarcity in the second house, there's going to be some improvement here with the 11th in that Virgo energy, especially with the sextile saying, yes, opportunities, doors opening up for you. Absolutely. Because the transits favor you at this time. Absolutely. But this is dark. Let me tell you why. Outside of finances, I always have to check and see what is being combined. You guys have Lilith and Mars in your reading. Stand in your sexuality. There's something you want to explore here, something that you will explore. Some of you guys are feeling rejected. And I can say that that is most likely true from what I'm seeing, that's most likely true with that Mars energy in this snow moon, where it says that that is something that you're missing. A lot of you are sitting in darkness, black moon, darkness, snow moon. Darkness means sadness, frustration, right? That's the same thing that you kind of see with Mars. Mars is mostly telling you, though, to push forward, push through. Whatever it is that is keeping you mentally down. You guys are so spiritual. You guys are so spiritual, very witchy. But you got to stop thinking that everything has to be perfect, though, because you're too hard on yourself. Virgo in this reading is telling me that you are too hard on yourself. Self being sun. Come on now. Universe is saying, I'm going to give you blessings. There's things that's going to blossom in your life here with this full moon. That's what I'm seeing, right? But a lot of you are doing inner work. There's something that you're doing within yourself. I'm not even sure if you're knowing it, because Neptune talks about things that are hidden. I feel like the universe is working on you. You don't know it, though. But see, the thing is, you could be fighting against it. Somebody hurt you. You're angry about something. We're going to go ahead. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what's coming out here for Capricorn. Some of you have Mars in the 11th, Mars in the 2nd, Mars in the 11th, Mars in the 2nd. Some of you have Virgo in the 11th house. Some of you guys have Virgo in the 2nd house. Uranus is definitely going to have an impact on you here. Uranus right now is in Taurus, which is going to move over to Gemini. You guys most likely need to find out where that is in your chart and how that will be affecting you. Let's see what's coming out here for, coming out here for Capricorn. Whoa. I'm not doing reversals, but you guys had the 6 of Pentacles and the Tower in reverse. Relationship, one-sided relationship. You couldn't tell me that that's not what that is. That's exactly what that is. One-sided relationship. Damn. Especially with the 6 of Pentacles and the Tower. And something happened. Reality check here with that Tower and that Mars. Pluto energy. Higher octane Pluto here with the Tower. Whew. Reality check. And if you have not been in that, you will. You will. And it seems like Mars have been sitting in your sign opposed to you literally for 6 months. And there's been a lot of damage that has been done for some of you, not all, right? Because it just depends on where that is. Some of you, it's just been, you've been just driven to do things. Because so that means that it's true, right? That means Mars either were in its highest octane or it's low octane, which means that it was disturbing you, was causing frustrations and agitations in your life. And yes, it has caused chaos. Radical shifts is what you're going to experience with this Pluto and this Uranus. There's someone that you were dealing with that was very selfish. You knew that they were selfish, or maybe you didn't. Maybe that's what shocked you. How they treated you, what they said, especially if they were dealing with another person. This is betrayal. This means that some of you might have found out, because this is the other man, the other woman. And you were doing a lot of things for this person. You like to buy them things. You like to make them feel good. It was that type of thing. When you love very hard, very deeply, according to that Scorpio energy. Let's keep going. I see water. I see water seeping. A lot of you have been dealing with water signs. Maybe their rising was water, their moon was water, but I see water. If there were not water, sun. I see water and I see earth. Let's keep going. This is for Capricorn. Thank you. Pisces. Someone definitely was a secret person. You got the Ten of Cups here. Whew. I definitely see secret person here. The other man, the other woman, hands down. And a lot of you have been that. A lot of you have been that. Were children born, or were they decided not to be? There's anger here because someone decided to stick to their family. There's revenge here. There's plotting energy on your end or someone else's end. What is Neptune telling you? Why are you in this energy? Have you been in this illusion of something that was real and it wasn't? And the Tower is the wake-up call to tell you this doesn't serve you. Let it go. Manifest something new. And a lot of you have not, there's been blocked intuition here with that Neptune energy. You've been blocked. There's been clouded judgment, things that you've done with people and individuals have been very cloudy. Because see, some of you guys are in debt now because of that. That's the reason why the second house is actually showing. Or some of you guys have not been focusing on the things that are important to you. That's why you're in lack with the snow moon. You're not feeling happy. Because the Ten of Cups is sitting on top of Mars. Something is getting in the way of your happiness. Your sadness is conquering your happiness here. You have not gotten the love and the support that you wanted. And so now some of you guys are alone because someone refused to see you for who you were. There's been like a confidence, something has hit your confidence here. You don't feel as good about yourself as you normally will do. I do feel like part of this Ten of Cups is telling me, though, that for some of you, something had something to do with a kid, a child. Some of you are dealing with a male child or a child that is drama, whether it's yours or someone else's. Very headstrong, a lot of problems, a lot of issues. This could be a nephew. This could be a brother, little brother, your children, their children. I do see that someone had a child but didn't say anything. I don't know if the child is born or didn't born or wasn't born or someone is keeping a secret about it, but I do see children here. Some of you guys are dealing with someone that's foreign, someone that lives or born in a different country. And if that's the case, if they have two residencies here and their other country, there could be another kid or another family. Let's keep going. I also see sudden money coming in here for you guys. Sudden money that, you know, you'll be able to pay off your debts. I don't know where the money is coming from, but I definitely see it. This is for Capricorn. Six of Cups in reverse. You got somebody who cannot let go of their ex. You're dealing with someone who cannot let go of their ex. Hopefully, is it you? Hopefully, you're not stuck in the past, but that could be it. Right? Someone believes that someone is meant for them. Someone is clinging on to old energy, whether it's you or them. Someone is clinging on to old energy. You were dealing with someone who's very lackadaisical. Very lackadaisical. They didn't really put forth a lot of effort. This person could live at a distance. I don't know why. Okay. Or there's very much so distancing. Yes, of course, because they're stuck in the past. Very distancing energy here. There's a lot of trouble energy that somebody can end up coming back. The same issues, the same problems that you were dealing with this person. If you go back to them, that's what you're going to experience because they're very troubled. There's something about their energy that feels very troubled to me. Very judgmental. Like they lack the ability to actually go deeper in a relationship. Like they know how to be there physically, but not be there spiritually and emotionally. And some of you guys have been dealing with this type of individual. There's somebody that's definitely refusing to let go of the past. And even if it's memories, the person could be out of your life. It could just be memories of them. They could be a Virgo. Let's go ahead. Let's get to some more signs. I think we said some earlier. Water is heavy in this reading. You guys have Scorpio, you have Pisces, you have Virgo, you have Scorpio, you have Leo, Capricorn. Some of you guys are not at peace with something. Something is bothering you. Something is disturbing you. Or something has been bothering you. Let's see what I can get from that. This is for Capricorn. I literally almost kept going. First of all, you got the Judgment card. It doesn't matter if it's in reverse or not. Let me show you what two cards came out. Oh, wow. You got somebody from the past here. It's almost like you're calling them. You're summoning them to you. This is a summon. Some of you guys are definitely manifesting this. This could be through manifestation work. Some of you guys, please don't rush. Please don't. Please. Because a lot of y'all got this, you're not thinking, you're going to be rushing. Mars energy is there, which talks about accidents or hurting, like something that can hurt you, hurting yourself or something like that. But I'm clarifying, not really, but kind of the Uranus energy, which can cause unexpected things to occur, especially with this Knight of Swords running very quickly, hurrying, rushing, in a rush, someone being rude or someone being tactless. So just be careful about, and it could be something that you're trying to do in the future where you're hurrying out the house, hurrying somewhere. So just be careful about that. Or this could be the way someone says, unfortunately, this is true. The tongue is the Ace of Swords, right? Someone recklessly saying things that they have no business saying, okay? Very arrogant individual. This is someone that you know, by the way. For a lot of you, this is definitely someone that you know. Because the Judgment card came at the bottom of the deck. Could this be someone in your family, someone that you have a child with, someone that you've been estranged from? Yes, I believe so. I don't know why I believe that you think that this person will make you happy, though, because that's the reason why I feel like the sun is there. And you're side-eyeing them, but they're trying to have a conversation. They want to have a conversation with you. Let's get some more. Let me see what else I can get from this. This is for Capricorn. Ah, there it is. I definitely see some of you traveling. I don't know. Are you going to travel with this person? Maybe this is the way they're going to make it up. Maybe you guys make up on some type of romantic rendezvous. Okay. But I definitely see them saying they want to see you face to face. They want to see you face to face. Where do they live? Or are they saying that they want you to come to their house? Okay. But I definitely see them telling you that they want to see you face to face. And it's interesting because you're kind of like stuck thinking about it. You're stuck thinking about it. But you can't forget about the things that they've done. You can't forget about all the conflict that you've experienced and all the intimidation and the aggression, the things that they said. You can't forget that. And a lot of manipulation. Deception, even. Seven of Swords is saying that, are they even trustworthy? I feel you are very guarded, but for some odd reason, I don't think that you want to be single. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is the reason why you're going to end up giving someone a chance. You single people, one thing that I can tell you based off of what I'm saying to look out for this in particular is that there is someone that you will be dating or talking to. That I do see, because there is a person in the reading, regardless if you know this person or not. But I don't like the combination of cards that's coming out here, because someone is so happy that someone is around, but they're going to end up putting themselves in a bad position, especially with these two cards. I don't really tell you guys too much, go into details of what some of these things means. Yes, we already know the superficial terms, but I definitely see that there's someone in your reading that's trying to block you from somebody else, or whether they know it or not, right? Because you got two different people in this read. You do have somebody you're going to fall for, totally. I don't know why I feel like they're in a different state, though. I don't know why I feel like they're not in your city. There is definitely a water and an earth sign here. Ooh, maybe an Aquarius. There could be someone who is a lawyer or in the law field, or someone who is a cop. There could be somebody that you are in love with who is in jail. I don't see that very often, but for a few of you, that's what I'm seeing. Or they are in some type of litigation where they could end up having legal problems, legal trouble. Let's get messy. Let's get messy. This is for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn. This is interesting. This was in the middle of the deck, just faced just like this. Somebody is in legal trouble. Because that one says someone is holding something over your head. That means somebody know your business, or someone is like, you know, is holding something over your head because they don't want you to tell your mom, or they don't want you to tell the spouse or something like that. Yeah, that could be it, right? Especially if there was a kid born outside of marriage. This is for Capricorn, please. Yeah. Look at this. It says there's strife in the relationship. And so I do feel like, you know, if you do have a child, someone could be trying to take you to court, or someone's trying to take somebody to court, and they're just holding something over your head, or that's what they have over you, is the fact that, you know, you have a child with this person. This is for Capricorn. There is definitely witchy energy here, which I mean, I don't really see that too much for Capricorns, very seldom, but I do see a lot of manifestation work in this read. I don't know who's doing it, but I do see it. See all that fighting? See what I'm saying? See, they will act on their threats. I'm telling you, honey. Ooh, somebody's gonna find out something, because it says there's receipts. Someone is going to be finding out something. That's why that Mars is there. Isn't it interesting? Mars is here. You got fighting and threats, or someone acting out on it, or someone throwing their weight around. Okay. That is what Black Lilith is. Someone that's vengeful. But I like this, because even though that's happening, you're being saved, which is the reason why that Tower was in reverse. Makes sense, right? The Tower was in reverse, and then the astrological transits favor you at this time. What does the Tower in reverse say? I didn't even say it earlier, but it makes sense. Here it says, you are averting disaster, meaning it's not going to hit you, or it's not you like it missed, or someone is not, whatever they're trying to do is not going to work, especially if we're dealing with some court stuff or we're dealing with drama or something like that. It ain't going to work. Okay. If someone is hiding something from you, part of the receipts is saying that it's going to be exposed. That's exactly what you see, even with the Tower card. This is something being exposed. Same thing with the Ace of Swords. This is clarity. This is seeing. This is exposure with the Sun. I keep seeing you guys taking a road trip. I keep seeing that. I definitely see you guys spiritually healing here and cutting ties eventually. Definitely see it. Moving on up or climbing the ladder as far as work-wise, I definitely see that for you. Well, Capricorn, that's what I have for you. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're interested in a personal reading. All the information is down below in the description box. I will be back on live tomorrow to do cash apps with astrology if you guys are interested. I will see you guys back here a little later. I love you guys. Bye.